It's almost time for that ball to drop, so we need a New Year's rock design to kiss this year goodbye and welcome the new year with open arms. I'm starting out here by using my soapstone pencil from Happy Dotting Company to line out a champagne bottle onto this rock, and then my champagne bottle is going to have some kind of explosions of champagne popping out of it. And then we're going to take Liquitex gesso and just base coat the entire thing, because this is one of those rocks that can be dark. I'm going to use a variety of colors. Some of them are a little harder to get that nice opaque solid color fill through, so this Liquitex gesso just helps give us a base coat. It gives something for the paint to grip onto and just helps those colors really pop. I don't know about you, but I feel like 2025 has been both one of the slowest going years and one of the fastest years at the same time. I know that sounds kind of weird, but there have been times that it felt like it was just creeping along, but then I don't know how all of a sudden we're at the end of December. Makes no sense to me. It's been a very strange phenomenon. I'm also starting to think that that's just part of aging and getting older, but you know, who wants to focus on that right now anyways? Now that we've got the Liquitex gesso on here pretty good, I'm going to take a chalk pencil because it's got a little bit of color to it, and I'm going to line out some of the design elements that are going to be on the rock. So kind of a label, kind of this scallop. We're just going to have some different colors and kind of decorative items on the rock. But the bottle is going to be this turquoise. It's a metallic turquoise color. It is a Craft Smart paint, which is not my favorite brand. You have heard me say that. It's the Michaels in-house brand. But some of their metallics and some of their multi-surface paints I have come to be perfectly okay with, and this is one of the ones. It does take several coats to get it, but it's a really pretty color because it's not super glittery and shimmery, but it's enough shimmer that it's just enough to bring some dimension to the paint. Kind of like, almost like car paint is kind of what it reminds me of, the kind of paint you would see on your vehicle. And if you didn't know already, it's my favorite color. This kind of teal turquoise is my favorite color. It's part of my logo. And so I figured I was going to incorporate it into this New Year's design because it's my favorite, and we should all have our favorites on here. So if your favorite color is purple, I hope you do a purple bottle. But yeah, this design has many options. You could kind of play around with whatever color you wanted. You could go with black. I always think of black and gold at New Year's for some reason, so this will have black and gold in it, but my bottle is going to be my favorite color, this teal turquoise color. Now I'm going to take this sequin black. It's a very slightly metallic black paint to add to some of the decorative items. So kind of this scalloped label at the top and then a little bit at the bottom of the bottle. So this paint, I've had it forever. It's black, but it has a very light kind of sparkle and metallic to it. So it goes well with the teal metallic. It's very similar to that. And I'm debating about whether I'll add more sparkle on top of this. That'll kind of be a decision later in the design, but I wanted some black accent labeling on here to start. And I'm using a disposable eyeliner brush to put this on just because it's really good for the fine lines and the small spaces, and that's kind of what these lines are. They're not super huge. They're just, you know, and then you can kind of drag that brush across and get a fairly straight line. And if you overreach with the turquoise paint or the black paint, you can always come back and kind of line over it until you get your lines exactly how you want them and as straight as you want them. And I told you I think of black and gold when I think of New Year's, so we are going to get out some gold paint. I love this gold paint from Deco Art. It is just the prettiest gold. It has kind of a glittery sparkle inside of it, but it's also just a really pretty metallic. So this is going to take a couple of coats to get it nice and bright and solid coverage like I want it, but I'm going to have the gold in the middle, and then also the spraying champagne coming out of the bottle is also going to be in this gold color. just going to go back through the entire design and give a second coat of paint to make sure we have really good coverage and bright colors all over the whole design. And if I had not used the Liquitex gesso as a base coat, I think I would probably be doing 3 or 4 coats of the paint to make sure that I get the same coverage of color and vibrance. So that's just a trick with the Liquitex gesso and how it helps create a nice base coat. It helps the colors pop. It just makes it where you have to do less coats, less waiting for it to dry. And now I'm going to pull out my Posca PC1MR paint pen, and I'm going to outline everything, even the black accents on the design because they're shiny and this is a matte color. I'm going to outline the entire thing. So this gives it kind of almost like I have done some of the comic themed designs, like I had some comic Christmas trees and gift boxes. This gives it kind of that vibe by giving it sort of a thick outline, but it also really makes everything pop. So it's going to stand out off of the rock. I'm going to add another accent that matches the black and just give this outline all over the design. I love these pens so stinking much because they give such a clean line, but it's nice. It's a nice width. It's not too thick, not too thin. They're really great for writing. I write on the backs of my rocks with these. I have like bulk of black and white of these pens because I use them so much. I don't mess with the colored ones too much, but black and white, I use them so often that I buy them in bulk. They're just a really great tip. I don't know quite how they've done it, but as you can see, I'm going to use it to write Happy New Year also in the middle of this rock. Very simple, little scrolls on the sides for a little extra design, and now we're going to pull in some sparkle. I got out my full spectrum dragonfly glaze, and I'm going to add some sparkle to the black accents. So I'm being careful to stay within the outlines that I just made with the Posca pen. So I still want that outline to be there and not be sparkly. So I'm using the disposable eyeliner brush again to make sure I can get into the spaces that I want to and just get the sparkle where I want my sparkle. I'm also getting out my gold glitter to add to the champagne that is exploding out of the bottle to give it some extra dimension and sparkle. You guys, it has been a year. It has been a year, and I really like ending on this design. I think it's fun, it's celebratory. I hope that you can finish the year softly, happily, quietly, however it's best for you. I hope that's how you finish the year out, and that you will be back in 2026 to paint kindness rocks with me, because I sure appreciate you being here. I love sharing with all of you. I love hearing your stories and seeing your comments and seeing your creations. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch, and I'll see you next time. Take care.